Hey, Gene Galin here with the Chatham Journal, Chatham Chatlist. I'm with Greg Stafford, and what are we going to do today, Greg?
Well, we're going to look and see the progress we made on the hospital. Plan B for the hospital in Pittsboro.
All right, this is going to be a quick tour. We're going to spend a little bit more time later when a little more stuff gets done. But what have you got done so far?
Okay, here in the front, the very entrance, we are basically painting, scraping the old paint off, putting new paint on, and cleaning it up. And in the front of this building, you actually have new wiring. So sometime in the past, between when it was built, this front area was given 3-wire modern wiring. And so this is where Heather Johnson and Pittsboro Prince Plus will go. She'll be in there, and this will be her reception area. Her machinery will be back there. And she moved previously. She had been where the mod is, but to make room for the mod to expand, she agreed to be a vagabond for a few months. This is where she shall land. And
so besides Heather being down here, what else are you doing with the rest of the space down here?
Well, what's going to happen is the rest of the space we're going to piecemeal and in stages renovate. So what will happen is once we're ready to actually do renovation, where you tear stuff up and put all new stuff in, go to the town, they'll approve a staged plan, we hope, where we can renovate one wing, then the other wing, then the upstairs, and slowly move forward with what we're doing.
Another quick question. People have asked about the reunion Mathiesen Clinic picture. We've gotten an enlargement of that, and where's that going to end up going?
That is going to, the picture will land on this wall.
Okay.
And then out of wood we've reclaimed out of the old roadhouse, we built a curio box, and the stuff that we've dug up will go against this wall. Fantastic. So it's a bunch of old bottles, and the oldest bottle we have is an 1890 beer bottle out of Richmond, Virginia. And that and a bunch of old Coke bottles and drinks you've never heard of before will be against this wall.
So there'll be a little bit of history that you guys reclaimed in the process of renovating this area.
That's correct. And over here, built in Long Island, New York by the Cornell Iron Works, is the coolest roll-down steel door you'll ever run into.
Wow.
And so that's pretty neat. There's really only one other thing I want to show you.
All right.
And if you come in here, follow me around, and I'll back through this. Well,
Oh my gosh, it's
go
like a
into
secret
here.
entrance. Folks, if you don't find me, it was nice knowing you all.
Geraldo Rivera's box. So we're going to see if that belonged to Al Capone or what's in there, but that'll be
Now,
exciting.
has that been opened?
No.
No, okay.
And so in here, if we get a close-up of this door, we're actually refinishing every single door in here to keep everything old. We're not tearing it up. We're merely just going to paint what is here, but refinish it in a way that looks as pretty as we can make it, given the wear and tear it's had.
Can I assume that's solid wood?
Yes, you can, and it is. They're quite heavy.
Quite heavy.
And so that, right now, that's pretty much all we're doing is, painting 2 rooms, and going to put a window air conditioner unit in, and then start trying to get the rest of it,
So
Taylor
the rest
House.
of the stuff that we're looking down the hall, that's all you're planning to turn that all into office space, is that correct?
Eventually, yes.
Okay.
But right now, what we're trying to do is Taylor Hobbs will draw up a plan. It's all this stuff you got to bring to the town that's above my pay grade. But he'll draw up a plan, and hopefully they'll eventually approve what we're going to do, and we're going to do it a little bit at a time.
All right.
And
I'm listening.
all right.
Well, I was going to say the one neat thing still is this elevator.
Okay. Well, with the elevator, we're hoping the door remains the same. The elevator itself, kids have climbed in that shaft and thrown all of the parts out the window and all kinds of stuff. So the actual mechanics of that thing are totally hosed. We do want to replace the elevator with a different elevator, but the new one would go all the way up to the roof. And when it goes out the roof, hopefully we can have some cool really neat dining place. But
Right, and people can look, we did a video a year ago, and people can go back, because we were on the rooftop, so they can go back and take a look at that rooftop area.
right, but the older I get, the less I like climbing buildings, and so until this elevator goes to the top, I probably won't be up there again. So,
This elevator will have enough room for your wheelchair.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, it was built for
There
wheelchairs.
you go, that's right. This used to be the Pittsboro Hospital back in the day, and people can find information out about that as well. We actually, we've talked with a couple people, and you can find the videos on our YouTube channel. Okay, this was a quick 5-minute run through. Anything else we need to know before? Well, I mean, we'll come back, I guess, once Heather's in place and see how the rest of the project is going.
Not really. We're just working hard and trying to, pretty it up on this corner. A lot of the buildings were pretty beat up, and now they're not. So hopefully it's cool.
All right, and I don't think we can finish this up without mentioning your wife, because she's kind of the person who had the vision for this in part, didn't she?
Well, she's who tells me what to do, and people will say that as a joke, but in this case, it's reality. This was her vision, this was her design, this is everything she wants to do, and I'm the project manager.
Gotcha. Let's just wrap it up right now. From what I understand, you're working on finishing this up. Havik's set to, they're planning to open up St. Patty's Day, maybe, if everything goes well. The mod has expanded and grown, and your last location, which is a 2-story building, that's been rented out as well.
Correct. That's Doherty's Irish Pub. They've got 2 other locations, one in Cary, one in Apex. I've had people say, is it a chain restaurant? It's the same guy, Donovan and Sammy. It's the same team. They've been running it, and they have spectacular food. It's called an Irish pub. Pub is kind of a misnomer because the vast bulk of their income is food. They're well over 80% of income from food. So it's a restaurant, and I really like their food. I went to Apex, it's great. The one thing I would say that Pittsboro doesn't have that they bring is they have a frou-frou breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you want,
How do you spell frou-frou?
I don't know.
Okay.
But if you want avocado toast and poached eggs or eggs Benedict and things like that, that's the kind of thing they sell. And they do a very good job with. Other than that, I'm just ready to get going.
All right. Hey, Greg, thank you very much. Folks, you can see Greg and I from a year ago when we were talking about when this project, the SoCo project, came underway. We mentioned Tommy Edwards, who was supposed to play at your grand opening,
Yes.
but unfortunately didn't make it. But the project is finally getting there. You've gotten over a lot of the supply chain issues, and things have been moving along. So you're like 2/3 of the way done then.
Correct.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.